Hello friends, the 2025 preliminary examination is now over. So you might have been searching for answers for it. So in this video, we will look at the answers along with the sources. Mind you, what would have happened is that many of the sources or many of the institutes or the websites would have taken their own question paper and they would have said that okay, we have 100% all the questions came from my test series or this current affairs, that current affairs, they came from this material, that material. But the source, original source, okay, so those are all the source that people keep on saying. I have heard it from since the time I was studying for this examination. You might have heard about it several times, but I understood that the source is very simple. And I have come up with the source of each question that was asked in civil services examination along with one of my student Rama Subramaniam. He came up with all these things that you are going to see, and with that him and I understood one fact, that the sources are simple. The sources are NCERT, the sources are basic books, the sources are previous year question, the sources are you reading newspaper, not editorial in YouTube. No, you reading newspaper would have given you the understanding for all these questions. I don't want to take much time of you in explanation of this. We can go into the video, you yourself check where are the sources, then you decide from where UPSC has asked its question, whether UPSC has asked questions from any current affairs or any material or any books, not books, anything that you see in the market, or whether they have asked the question from newspaper, books, basic books, NCERT and previous year question. So let us go into the video.
So, hello friends. So, welcome to Minds of Aspirants. And my name is Viraj Rajendran. What we are going to see in this video is that the preliminary examination 2025 has gotten over. You might have now seen that there will be so many questions as to where the sources are. But I have been repeatedly saying this. The sources of UPSC prelims question or mains question or be it anything in this examination, it is basically the newspaper, previous year question, and the basic books. You can check Minds of Aspirant group for many of the times where I have stressed on these three things. You don't have to have any complex books or complex, material, complex current affairs. You should not worry too much about these things because it is actually distracting us from the path that we have to take for clearing this exam. Now, with the help of evidences, see, there are 100 questions. I will show you in this video that almost all the questions have been taken from Hindu paper, previous year question, or the NCERT books and the Constitution. Okay, Constitution is basic articles and things plus PIB. This is the source of this examination, is what I have said. Look at this question. It is a question on RBI or what are the functions or sources of incomes of RBI. The answer is 1, 2, and 5. You don't have these two things. Lending to private companies. Now look at this seigniorage. This is actually printing and distribution of currency. Fifth. So many would have this doubt whether RBI is making any source of money through this route, but you can check this article. This is a Hindu newspaper frequently asked questions section. This was asked 25th May. Okay, so this was a newspaper article from 25th May. You can check. They have directly. This is an center page article. Directly, they have given everything as an answer. This is from newspaper. The second question that you can check is actually look at this. This is also from everything I have collected. The print, the topics. Hindu newspaper, Indian Express. I have seen the article and I have taken the relevant things that are necessary. In this question about this critical minerals, look at this is wrong. Okay, because all India is depend on all the 30 critical minerals that we have identified. India is resource rich, is what they have said. But look at this, they are dependent on 10 critical minerals, is what the article says. So if you remove this, okay, if you remove this, you will have you will you will have only one option left, which is C is the option. So read newspaper. This and all comes in newspaper regularly. Now look at one more question. This question talks about there is no regulatory body to warn the small investors of risks of option trading or to act as unregistered financial advisors in this regard. This third, look at it, look at the heading. Okay, SEBI is an organization. This is again an Hindu newspaper article. You can check. So here, if you check 3, remove 3, the answer is A. This is what I had, I have made a video on the day of the examination saying that I will give you the source of all these things. The source of all these things is nothing but newspaper article, my friends. Read newspaper article. Do not, see, if this again, critical circular economy, all these things are correct. But what is this circular economy that the Niti Aayog chairman, and look at the date, my friends, look at the date, December 16, 2024. There are so many. See, I have collected one and given to you as an example. This is a newspaper article headline. I have given one, but there are so many in this. If you understand this clearly, this question which is there does not require any facts. This question which is there requires you to understand what is a circle. Remember is that we spend too much of time worrying about what may be the things that I have to note from newspaper, what may be the things that I have to collect from newspaper, forgetting the fact that the principal aim of UPSC examination is understanding. Understand this article, you will get the answer which is here. So look at the next question. This is this is a question on economics. Economics this time came from a lot of very simple basic books. This is nothing but your NCERT. The macroeconomics NCERT is where I have taken it, my friends. They have taken directly from, the way, look at it, thus they create liability. Look at it, and again, look at this also. So, capital receipts creating liability is what they say. This is what you should. So answer for this actually is 3 is wrong here. So once 3 is wrong, so 3 is wrong, so 3 is wrong, answer will come here. But you should also know basics, right? So once you know the basics, you will get the answer. And the Raja Ram Mohan Roy question. So this is a question that, so you will have this also correct, this also correct. So where does the answer lie? Again, read the NCERT books. You will get the answer, my friends. This is the first statement. So Rajaram Mohan Roy, traditional philosophic systems of East India believed in the, so in a sense, he had this love. Same. Look at this, same to same. NCERT. No other place you should check. This is what you should have done before going inside the examination hall. This is Aragata. Look at it. This is 2016 previous year question. So it is a water wheel used in irrigation field. So what is the point of this examination? If you have not checked what is this water wheel that they have mentioned in 2016. Slowly and steadily build UPSC. Do not, crash course on something. This is a question again in 2025. This is from NCERT. Okay, this is from NCERT. You can check Mahendra Varman Vicharitika. Okay, look at it. This Vicharitika is here. This is in Tamil Nadu Savachir books. Okay. We usually do not value the things that we have, my friends. We usually value things which are blown out of proportion. We don't consider the fact that simple things is where the answer is. This Savachir book, which is with us in Tamil Nadu, which we read, we don't value that. This Matta Vilasa and this whole thing is in that book, and this is in NCERT. We should check that. Again, this Farsian, look at it. Farsian, when again, this is NCERT. I am not going anywhere. Look at this point which is there in NCERT. Take these sources, take these questions, you will clear. Again, one more question, Rajaraja Cholan. This is also NCERT. See where invaded Gangetic Plain, Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. This is what they have, talked about as, Sumatra, Java and Sri Vijaya Empire in Southeast Asia. So Rajendra Chola or son of Rajaraja. Check it. So this is the option that you should have checked. See, there is no direct answer that I found in NCERT for this, but you have this Cambodia. Look at it, Cambodia, Avanti, Kosala. You have these Mahajanapadas mentioned. This is NCERT. I have, see, one more thing. I noticed the fact that there are, for history, what they do is that they just cut, copy, paste all these maps which are given in NCERT and give it as a material. Students go for that. Why should I go for something which is already there with me in my NCERT? Where am I missing? What am I missing? I keep on thinking about this fact that what am I missing in this? That the students are going for a PDF or a material or something that somebody had collected somewhere, cut, copy, pasted somewhere, which is directly from the book. Understand it and look at it. This is one question, my friends. I am going to pause here and talk about this. This is one question. The first Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, 1901, Vishnu Digampar Paulaskar. I was actually in my explanation video on the first day. You would note that I had left this question. Why? Because for this question, I did not have that much of an idea. But look at NCERT. Okay, source. Where is the source? Look at NCERT. Look at it, my friends. This is given in the book. Uh, with this is a tough question. Even if you read the books, I do not know if anybody is an history option may say that why is this significant and things. But even if you leave this question, I would not have said anything about it. But even for this difficult question, I'm saying the source is in NCERT. Look at the next. This Rajuka, there is a, see here, Pradeshika. Some scholars say that they are provincial, but some district. I think a student asked me, is this a contested question? Okay. This is in NCERT. This may become a contested question. I am not sure because Ashokan inscription suggests that the Pradeshika, Rajuka, Yukta were important offices at the district level, is what the inscription says. Some scholars think that they were responsible for provincial. Maybe they may have some evidences according to which they can say. But as of now, the answer is district, but what is the source, my friends? It is NCERT. Okay. This is a whole paragraph that you can read about non-cooperation is from NCERT. I have not marked it, but when you read that, it's basic books, basic things which would have cleared.
So we are going to start this program called as Lincoln Core Batch, where we will see prelims, mains, test batch, answer writing, mentoring, everything that is connected to UPSC will be given to you in this batch. You can check the details in the number given for Lincoln batch.
This examination. This is from a graph. I think the answer is 4, but this was a difficult question. But this is in geography NCERT. You can check all these things when this map is there. Okay, this is the Andes Mountain. Okay, Andes Mountain is there. You could have checked which are the countries here and things like that, you would have answered. This is PIB. As I told you, 3, 4 sources only. You will have to read NCERT. You will have to read newspaper. I will again pause for a moment and explain. Newspaper should be read. Newspaper, I see that students follow some YouTube channel where the editorials are explained. First of all, think about who is explaining what, why, why should somebody read a newspaper to you? Why can't we read a newspaper? We are scared to think that, okay, whether we are reading it correct, whether we are reading it wrong, whatever you are reading is the correct way of reading. Don't worry too much, my friends. It's not like, somebody has a key to UPSC. No, nobody has a key. You have a key. The key is NCERT. The key is, newspaper. The key is PAB because this is an article from the PAB. Look at everything. 30 varieties, more than 30 varieties. Look at, sorry, this is newspaper. Newspaper, sorry. Direct from newspaper. Look at it. Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. So I think Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, major producers. It is given in that. You can check it. 30 varieties given in that. Check it. Next line. Largest producer, consumer, exporter. I think they have cut, copy, pasted this article. So I have seen so many times, that once the question paper comes, so many of them, take their test batches and say that all the questions have come from here, all the things that they have taken from our test batch, all the things from this notes. So from our notes, they give this column. But why don't, you see the newspaper, they have cut, copy, pasted from newspaper. If UPSC has to if anybody has to claim significance for the test that UPSC is conducting, it should be the newspaper article fellows. I hope they see and they make a list of topics because it is good for their business. If Hindu and Indian Express or Hindu Indian Express or any other newspaper, these two, we read. If they make a column, I think Indian Express has a specific um, portal or something for UPSC aspirant. But I hope they think about making this because everybody is claiming that their questions have come in UPSC. Basically, the questions are taken from PAB. Okay, that has been interpreted in newspaper according to the article in NCERT, and then they ask a question. This is the simplest of explanation for an examination where we are missing out the essentials, my friend. Look at this. The answer is here. This is NCERT. Okay, this is NCERT. This continental drift has the answer for this. Nothing else. You should check. You have the answer with you. This is again, look at it. Geography, NCERT. In the group, maybe I will put it also. In the group, I had mentioned several times that please read NCERT, please read NCERT, please read the basic books, please read the newspaper. Please do not worry too much about current affairs or any other thing. It's not about the static, dynamic. What kind of a discussion is a static and a dynamic? There is a syllabus. Okay. What is a static? What is a dynamic? It is the syllabus given, which is for the examination that we should check, right? Look at the they have given. Look at it. This is a wrong statement. Here, look at the found in higher concentration is found. Here they have said that subtropical and have less dry winds. They have this, okay, due to dry winds in comparison. That is, it is found. So this is not true. So this will be true. This is from NCERT, my friend. Next question. Look at it. January, the isotherms bend towards the equator. What they are saying is this paragraph. This is from NCERT. You can check yourself. This is from NCERT. This paragraph is what they have given in their answer. That's what we have to check. January, the isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean, south over the continent. That is, meaning is that in the continent, they move towards the equator. When they cross the oceans poleward. So look at it, you have the answer. And this is about the clay chalk. Clay is not at all porous. Okay, clay is soil and their characteristics. Again, this is NCERT. You can check the characteristics of NCERT. This is from a chapter on cultivation of rice. But if you check, you will find that the clay related soil is there in soil related chapter. That is where you have to find. And without the atmosphere, temperature would be well below the freezing point everywhere. And this is true. Our Earth is surrounded by a huge blanket. This is the point. Depend on their survival, right? You check that this is NCERT. Okay, this is NCERT. Greenhouse effect. This is true, my friends. Atmospheric gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide are particularly good. True. You have to see that they are giving geography from basic NCERT books. Okay, look at it. This is Rashtriya Gokul Mission. Yes, yes. This is PIB. I think PIB and newspaper. You should have read it. You will see that development and read see, look at it. It is all, I was also thinking whether it is for only cattle, but they have for other things as well. This is September 7, 2024. There is a problem in the cement factory. They have, gone for it. This question is from newspaper. The date, again, climate summit. Look at it, December 4, 2023, and there is a December 24 article as well. I have kept this article because India will not, there is a direct, so it's a binding declaration. They say no. You should see. Why I have kept it is that in 2024 also this issue came, but the COP28, this is what they have mentioned. You don't have any curbing boundaries on that, so this will be wrong. So you will get the answer once you see that question. This Article 6, look at November, as I told you, that's why I had kept this 2023 here. This is November 24. Again, newspaper. Okay. Again, newspaper, it talks about the Article 6, where what and all will happen is what they have asked as a question in UPSC. This is dry air capture. Yes, yes, yes. You will see that, this whole thing was an issue in 2024. You can check it and you will know. This tarantula is a tough question for me, but it is a venomous spider. It is a article which came in 2023, but I saw it. See, you have to read newspaper regularly. Again, once you see this, you should not be worried. Okay, we should be reading from 2020 or 21 or 22. Do not worry, my friends. Read from today. In Tamil, there is a way of saying in Tamil. I'm not very good at Tamil because I studied in a Hindi medium school, Kendra Vidyalaya. But in Tamil, I have seen a saying that the best thing to do something is today. Okay, if you want to do something good, do it today. Do not worry about what is the past. Leave that. Okay, past is out. So this is not a crustacean. This is a spider. All plants again. November 2023. Correct. So this is actually hydrogen fuel cells. I have not kept it here. Maybe I will overpost. You can check it. I had shared this hydrogen fuel cell vehicle alternate powertrain because in May is the first train going to come. I will maybe put it here. Okay. You can check it. So 41st question, I will maybe check and keep that article as well. You can check. This is true. This is in newspaper. This unmanned aerial vehicle. Look at March 20, 2025. Okay, March 20, 2025. You should know that no trick and nothing, my friends. Okay, trick and all is good for some YouTube videos. But what will work in the examination hall is you reading the article, you understanding the meaning of all these things. Maybe one trick can give you one question or a two question. how do you clear in this exam is basic understanding. That's where.
So we are going to start this answer writing batch, mains answer writing batch, which is going to have GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4 and essay. Each day questions will be given to you and 8 full portion tests are also there. The details of the program are in this number. You can contact it, and any mentoring regarding mains, anybody writing mains will also be given to you in this Acumen batch that we are going to take.
You have to go. This is a lithium based. This is a tough question. Look at it, lithium ion anode. This is from a newspaper article. Okay, newspaper article repeatedly gave the EV vehicle batteries, and this is an so plastic. I thought this is there, but cigarette butts, whether they have contained plastic, I did not know. But when I searched for the article, it is there. You can check it as well. This is coal gasification. This also was in news, and look at what and all things that will be reduced. This is reduced, not this one. Nitroglycerin is not there. So only 2 is the answer, which should have been taken. This is also Cl, okay, Cl 20 or China Lake 20 or oxidizer. You should have seen this and should have taken this indigenous process material. See, look at used as a propellant in rockets and missiles. So you should have understood that it can be taken as a basic understanding. You should not worry about noting this down. If you had read this article, you could have answered this question. That's the simplest of things. And again, this also is there. Major or not. Microsoft. This is a tough question. Okay, they have given us a Amazon Web. I am not sure that. Okay, this is true. Okay, this is true. This is wrong. It is expected. Okay, it is expected means correct. Okay, expected. So you should. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning is correct. But questions like this, students worry whether I would be able to remember. See, this is an article from February 2025. You will definitely remember. That's the key of it. They ask questions like this from very close. They ask questions like Paris Agreement from a little bit of away. This is monoclonal antibodies. Again, the newspaper article. This is Hindu. You can check it. Hindu article. It is mimicking the that is man-made protein. It is true. And this activated carbon also, this question, you can check it. They have it in the newspaper as well. This is again one section over 1, 2, 3 section history. I have covered history, geography, and then economics also. Economics, some more questions are there. The part that will clear you this exam, understand it, that is actually polity. Students miss this. Students think that some notes will give them polity. I repeatedly say for polity, read the articles, read the Lakshmikant book, read the questions which are there in previous year question. These 3 things are enough. Previous year question is for your, you should, in what way you should change your attitude towards the question. The article is what gives you this answer. An ordinance cannot abridge a fundamental right because it is given. Look at the way the laws inconsistent with the fundamental rights are it cannot be done. So an ordinance cannot be passed abrogating a fundamental right. Two. So interzonal council is what is there in Constitution of India. So other things are not there in the Constitution. This is Article 263. You can also explicitly mention that certain spheres of governance, yes, it is there. You can check minister's aid and advice. You can check required to exercise his function or any of them in his discretion, except, okay, that is the governor can function according to his or her wish, but except for that discretion. That discretion they have explicitly mentioned in the Constitution. The president can reserve. No, you can check the assent. You cannot. The president cannot. Do that without the governor. And this is direct. Okay, direct from the NCERT. sorry, this is, you can check it in whichever book you want. Lakshmikant, it is there. NCERT, it is there. It is from the direct article that they have asked. All these things are correct. This is also part 5, schedule 5, which should be, the state government loses its executive power, or the union government can take, direct control. This is from the part, schedule 5, fifth schedule from the constitution. And then this is okay. This is Article 368, that is amendment to the Constitution. Look at it. Union list will be here. Look at any of the list. Okay, union list they have given. It is there. Union list also is included. Then extent of the executive power of the union. Yes, power of the state. Okay, they have given as state. State comes here. Okay, this is union, that is power of the president, but it's 162 power of the governor. But conditions of office is not given. Look at it. Conditions of office is not given in that, so answer is this. And the governor is not answerable to any court. This is no criminal proceedings. Article 361. Okay, read Article 361. No criminal proceeding shall be instituted against president or governor in any term of office. Look at this directly. Okay, direct. Members of state legislature are not liable to the, okay, look at it, shall be liable, no member shall be liable. Direct. The words are direct. Understand it. Read Constitution. This is a PYQ question. This is 2019. So PYQ, they have asked, yes, you should have known what is this petroleum and natural gas regulatory body, which is obviously a question which was there. If we had given as a trick, okay, appeals against decision of go before the appellate tribunals, so one of the tasks is to ensure this is the direct question that they have asked. Okay, you can check, direct relation is there. This is from macroeconomics NCERT. Fiscal deficit, 2 questions are there. Macroeconomics. If you have read these 2 formulas from macroeconomics. Okay, for economics and all, I see that students worry too much about some material or something like that. Macroeconomics, read newspaper. Reading newspaper, understanding the concepts is more than enough to, than any other material or something. You can check the question that they have asked. This is from newspaper. Look at it, February 1, 2025. And this north-south corridor is there in news for a very long time. So you should have known this question is direct. And this is about the ethanol thing. Okay. So again, May 13. So our exam was May 25. But ethanol is there in news for a very long time. You should have known that the first statement is wrong. America is the largest producer. I think here they would have given Brazil as the largest producer. This is Finance Commission. This is wrong. Role of the Finance Commission. Look at it, 2024. Repeated question, repeated article. So if you have removed 2, okay, 2 remove it, 2 remove it, 2 remove it, the answer is C. This is the answer that you should have checked. Again, this International Bank of Reconstruction, again, December 5, 2024. It is not the only, it developed, no, it is not the only thing. So 2 is wrong, 2 is wrong, 2 is wrong. So answer is C. This question also should have been taken. RTGS, NFT is there in news for a very long time. So long time means it is there in usage for a very long time. So look at the article. You should have taken this. Operating reduced on certain times. No. Okay. So 1 will be the answer. So this is a newspaper article, my friends. Look at it. UPI transaction in where and all it is accepted. UAE, yes, it is there. France, yes, it is there. Mauritius, the answer they have not given. Bhutan, Nepal. Okay, Bhutan, Nepal. So United Arab Emirates, Germany, no. Singapore, yes. Okay, 3 is the answer. Very simple. Bangladesh is not there, Germany is not there, but this is a newspaper article. This is not some material or something. This
in Minds of Aspirant, we are going to start this Acumen Plus mains batch for main students specifically. So anybody who wants guidance for mains and is writing mains this time, if you wish to have a personal mentor, you can contact the number given below. You will be guided properly till your mains.
is a newspaper article. This is from PAV. Look at the date. Okay, look at the date. December 5, 2024. Understand it again. I have repeated in the earlier also. The last mains, okay, last mains got over August or September. I'm not sure. August or September. Anyone who has written, please mention the date also. But from there, if you have read the newspaper also, it is okay. This is where we lose out, my friends. This is where I feel that in civil services, I started this statement by saying this, there is something terribly wrong with the preparation. That is not the problem, or students are not the reason. It is the reason of so much of marketing where they have, done away with the important things. The important things are these things: reading newspaper, PIB, the ability to read. Now all this has been done away with. Now we are stuck with current affairs. What kind of a thing connection that you will have for clearing an exam like this? Look at the date. They are asking directly. This is from PAB. The example is here. Look at it. This is a dancing bronze girl. This is direct question. This is NCERT. Okay, this is NCERT. Again, this also is a day timeline, international date line. I think this is 6th NCERT. Longitude, latitude, and time, 6th NCERT. You can check it. This is an very simplest of question. This is again NCERT. Wherever the this is a question on Periyar. Periyar has this very important statement. நான் சொல்றதும் இப்போ சாஸ்திரம் சொல்றது கேட்காத, நான் சொல்றதையும் கேட்காத. ஓகே, நீயா சிந்திச்சு முடிவெடு. What Periyar in self-respect movement says is that don't believe all these, whatever in the name of customs and tradition, whatever they say about horoscope and many other things. Okay, keep that away. Or you don't believe in what I say itself. Go home, rationally think, and decide for yourself. That's what I would give you with this, whole video. Decide for yourself what is the meaning of this exam. This is newspaper. This is an article, February 26, 2025, newspaper. France, 80th century of Normandy. That is, Normandy is not in Spain. 2024, they have celebrated in 80th century. Sorry, 80th they have celebrated. All three are wrong. All three are wrong. So none is the answer. This China blocking rare earth metals has been there in news for a very long time. In Minds of Aspirant, if you check also, I have put so many times. You can check that. Okay, you go Minds of Aspirant, you type in rare earth metals. See how many newspaper articles are there. Then you will understand that April 23, 2025. Okay, this is not correct. So this one is correct. Okay, this one is correct. Not correct is 1 and 2. This is Kavach, system. Again, go to Minds of Aspirant, Google, Minds of Aspirant, and type this Kavach system. Look at how many articles are there. Okay, this also is all three. The SpaceX microgravity is again in newspaper. These are okay. Look at it. Okay, all newspaper. Look at it. 2024, 2022, 2021. All of them are in newspaper. And if you have not, studied the older version, there was an airspace show. One of the student, she mentioned that she, after the airspace show, which happened in Chennai, has looked upon all these things and, matched one thing. That's how we study. That's how you study. That's how you know the answer is true. We should not worry too much about current affairs. Something has happened, we should check it. You have checked it, and this is cloud seeding again. This is an answer from, silver iodide, potassium iodide. So this is again newspaper. This is nowhere newspaper only. counsel of Minister exercise of his powers can be subjected to limited judicial review. President can exercise without the advice. No, it's not possible. The aid and advice. Look at it. There shall be a council of president. Council of minister with the prime minister who shall act in accordance with that thing. Sorry, this one. So that is the second statement. So any question as so this is a different thing, but they have given the statement directly. This is speaker. Look at it. The speaker shall not vacate his or her seat. Look at this statement. See, this is article. Uh, Again, I will pause here and say, for Constitution, read the article, not the notes. Read the article. Then only you will become confident. Once you read the article, you will know where and why and how and things they have given. Then you will understand. And this is a statement C. So second statement, they have given it from here. You can check each thing. And this, if any question arises as to, this is again article. Okay, one or two, the question shall be decision by the president. This is 10th schedule speaker. So they have given, there is no mention of political party. This is 10th schedule. Look at it yourself. So
in Minds of Aspirant, we are going to start this batch called as Gene Anthropology batch. Anthropology optional. Anyone who wants to study that in a deeper way, you can apply for in this number. You can contact and you can get this information. We will be studying anthropology. Also, we will be also discussing how to write an answer, and test patchers are also included along with this Gene batch.
The answer will come. This is again a PYQ. You should have taken the question. Many questions from 2019, they have repeated it, and you should have checked. New Nature Restoration Plan 2024, European Union, current affairs. If you read newspaper, you will have this. 21 years, this is not 30 years. So not the chief minister. So not correct. Okay, not correct. So 2 and 3. So this is the governor. Okay, here there shall be constituted in Panchayat, village and district in accordance. So Panchayat at all these levels should exist. So that's there. And this president will not come, the others will come. This was an issue and this came in newspaper. And the Gagan, see this Gagan geo-augmented navigation, I started my preparation in 2000, I think 2011. See, I wrote my first prelims in 2012, but I started my preparation in 2010 itself. So since then time, this GPS augmented, geo augmented, or this constellation of GPS satellites that India has, which they have now named it as Navik. It was a product from the time of when Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was there, So at that time itself, I still remember, because many of my friends who were there in abroad, they had Facebook was a very big thing at that time. They had put in their status saying that why India is wasting. So everybody was questioning the Prime Minister at that time, saying that why India is wasting so much of, because it was 2010. Why so much of money is wasted being on this GPS? Now they would have understood what is Mavic, what is the significance of it. So India, this one is also there, and this is not true. And this is a tough question. I'm not going to take and say that maybe you should have answered. I've just taken it from the newspaper. You can check it. This is also a BRICS question that should have taken. This is a Lokpal question, which is there in the, in the, what is that? In the Lokpal question, which is there in the Lakshmika. This is Coco. This is Jan 2025. You should read newspaper. That's why I kept it. This is Gukesh. This is wrong. This is right. This also was there in the newspaper. I am going to again say it with conviction. This examination is nothing but NCERT, previous year question, and basic books. Whichever notes that you may read these three things for your basic understanding. And I would like to thank Ram Kumar. See, he is my student. I actually made this with the help of him and the team. He was of immense help. He understood that once he completed this project that I have, this source project that I had been doing, once he completed this in this week, he understood the fact that this examination is simple. What we are being trained is in the wrong direction. When we train in the correct direction, you will clear, my friends. It's a very simple example. Again, I will repeat: basic books, NCERT, newspaper, PIB, previous year question. Basic books, NCERT, previous year question, PIB, and whatever books that are there. Please understand, do not watch this newspaper editorial and all. Read the newspaper, no need of any notes and nothing. You would have checked the evidences which are there. I'll put this as a PDF also. You can check it yourself. All are there in the newspaper. You will be able to understand. If you read newspaper, you will clear this exam. All the best and thank you.